Martin Luther was thoroughly within the boat of Roman Catholicism. He was an Augustinian monk who took his religion very seriously, but he had what some scholars have said was an inner and an outer problem. The outer problem related to the abuses of power by the Church that we covered, especially the selling of indulgences and using the money improperly. The inner problem had to do with an uncertainty he felt as to whether he had done enough to gain salvation. In the Catholic sacramental system, the problem, especially for certain Protestant theologians, was that it was too quantitative. Have you attended Mass enough, said enough prayers, gone to confession, etc., etc.? This is what Luther would later call works righteousness. Luther, like most of the reformers, were well educated. Luther would have what's called his tower experience. Unlike most of the Catholics in the boat, Luther could read the Bible in Latin. He happened to be reading Paul's letter to the Romans. He had an epiphany coming across a verse where Paul talks about how you shall live by faith. From his tower experience, Luther would formulate what will become the cornerstone of Protestant theology: justification by faith through grace. In the blue box, you see some of the ideas in Latin that express Protestant ideals. But taking the short phrase I gave you, it can be formulated in this way: you are justified by faith, which is more than just belief, but a turning of your total mind and being to the free gift, grace, that God through Jesus has given us. With Luther's new formulation, in 1517 he will nail 95 theses or arguments onto the door of a church in Wittenberg, Germany. Luther never intended to leave the church, but rather to reform it.